Great Sunday morning. Hope you guys are doing well. How's everybody this Sunday? It is the 10th of March, and we are in here for our 15 Minutes to Mastery. My name is Cesar Mascoro Jr. Is it really 8:17 or is it 7:17? Man, daylight saving time. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, it's Sunday, and on Sundays we do our Sunday Recharge Edition. Want to look back at the week that was, see how things went, what worked, what didn't work, and what we can do to improve it. And I'm coming to you live once again from the mobile office this morning because, well, there's still people asleep right now in the house that we're staying in here in Round Rock, Texas, where we're up here for one of our son's soccer tournaments, which we had a great day yesterday, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that here shortly. But you know, we speaking of the tournament, yesterday they played a great game. The first game started off a little slow, came back in and were able to take I think it was 7-0 win. And lately, the team been on a roll, right? They Wednesday night, I think they won like 10-1 or 11-1, something like that. And they've just been cruising. Really, they're undefeated. And then yesterday they had their second game in the afternoon, and man, it was a nerve wracking game. It was an intense game. It was something that they hadn't encountered before. They played a very, very physical team. Very physical team, especially for soccer. It was a very physical team. And these are 10-year-olds, mind you. But they had never played a team like this and kind of got rocked. They got rocked at the beginning and throughout the game, but really right from the get go, these guys came and just figuratively punched them right in the mouth and kind of rocked them back. So that's why it made me think about what we're talking about this morning. And the quote for today, that did you see on the screen right now? It says, "When life hits you hard, hit back harder." And that was the message to the team. And I apologize for the sun being sun glare. There we go. So that was a message to the team as they were going through the game was you've got to match physicality. You've got to be able to play even stronger, even harder, because life does hit us hard. Life does come at you from different directions. Life will knock you on your butt. Most of you have probably seen that Rocky scene where he's talking to his son and tells him about how hard life hits and you've got to get back up. What's the truth? It really is the truth. You've got to be able to get back up. And sorry, I'm trying to get in the right light here. So anyway, because life does hit us hard. Life is tough. Life will knock you on your butt. So will business. And if you don't hit it harder, if you let yourself be intimidated by it, if you let life bully you, if you let business bully you, you're going to suffer very, very hard consequences. And so as the game went along, the boys started getting more and more physical, matching their physicality, and then tied up the game. And then towards the end, and it just went on like that for the next 30, 40 minutes of the match. Uh, and towards the end, the other team scored another goal, right? Only a few minutes left, the two 30-minute halves. And there's only a few minutes left, and we came back to tie it, and it tied. So it wasn't a win, but it was a win in the sense that they got a point for the tie, stayed in first place above this team they just played. If everything goes the way we would like to, they'll play in the championship again today, later this afternoon. But the message for us here, or from us here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery to you is, when's the last time life or business hit you hard? And how did you respond? How did you respond to it? Because I remember there was a time in my life back in my 20s, 30s, man, maybe even into my 40s, I don't know, where life did hit hard. And a few of those times I did cower. I would go run and hide, figuratively, right? I'd avoid it. I would just hope that things would work out rather than put in the work and make things happen. And that's how you fight through that. That's how you hit life or business hard or harder, is you've got to put in just that much more work into it. You've got to put that much more effort into into your life. You've got to make it, if we're talking about sales, you got to make twice as many calls. You got to sit in front of twice as many customers. You got to take twice as many deals. You've got to keep moving forward when life hits you hard. So what kind of week did you have this week? Was it a good week? Was it a great week? Was it bad? Did you what was it? We talked about yesterday being able to accept the fact of where you're at currently, and so accept it. What was this past week really like? And if it was a great week, if it was an outstanding week, how can you make it better? What can you do to make it better? What can you do to improve upon that? Don't accept complacency, because when you accept complacency once, you know what happens? You'll accept it again, and then again, and then the next thing you know, you're going backwards. We have to stay on the attack, just like in that game that I'm talking about yesterday with these boys. They had to keep pushing forward. They had to keep attacking. They had to keep matching physicality. Because if not, at some point in time, if you let your foot off the gas in that type of game, you're going to start getting intimidated. And you could see it in some of their eyes. You could see in a few of the boys that they'd avoid the contact. They'd pull back as soon as one of those boys started stepping up on them, and they'd pull up off the ball. And you can't do that. You cannot do that to life, because if life hits you, life's coming at you, and you start to pull back on the ball, that ball's going to get away from you, and life's going to take it from you, and it's going to run with it. It's going to go score against you. You need to keep moving forward. You need to run through the contact. You need to push through the contact. Even if it means that sometimes you may get a penalty. You may get a yellow card. Our own son yesterday picked up a yellow card for matching the intensity, for pushing through and fighting through and going after what he felt was his. And so that's what you've got to do in life, folks. You've got to fight through and push through and fight for what is yours. Because if you don't, you will get knocked on your rear. And that's going to be much worse. So what kind of week will you have this week? Are you going to hit life back? Are you going to hit your business back? Are you going to hit back harder? Or are you going to get pushed around? Are you going to let it take control over you, your life, your business, your relationships, your health, your finances? We can't do that, folks. We cannot do that. I still have to keep fighting every day. We always will. No matter where we're at, no matter what point, how much success we've had, no matter what it is, we will always have to keep fighting through. And so do you. So do you. That's life. You may look at people if you think of some of the richest people, Jeff Bezos, right? Elon Musk, they have problems too, folks. They got things that happen to them. It's just on a different level. It's on a different level. And they have the resources to be able to deal with them. We need to be resourceful. We're not Jeff Bezos, right? We're not Elon Musk. Maybe some of you might be that are listening to this, watching this, but I know I'm not. And until I get to that point, we just got to be resourceful, right? Until we get the resources at our disposal to handle any and every situation, we have to be resourceful. And that's what you have to learn to be. It's resourceful. so that when life or business does hit you hard, you can hit it back harder. That's my message for you on this Sunday recharge. And I hope that you guys have a great week. Plan out your week this week. Get yourself in tune and in line so that you can attack the week and hit it hard. Maybe in starting today. Why wait till tomorrow? Make a few calls, set a few appointments, get things in line so that you, your family, your team can end up winning and winning in a huge way. Because that's what life is meant to be. Life was granted to us, given to us to be able to thrive, not to just survive. Don't get out and just survive. You've got to survive until you get it to that point where you're thriving. But go after it. Go big. Go big. Have a great week, folks. That's what I want for each and every one of you, and that's what we want for you here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. And that's why we're doing the Sales Supercharged Summit. Now, you thought that I was going to go away without even telling you about that? Come on. Come on now. All right? Get on the website right now, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com, okay, /summit. You can go there and get registered right now. I'm just noticing I lost my voice from that game, from the second game. Anyway, go to the website, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com /summit. Get signed up right now and take advantage of either the general access or the elite VIP access. Huge, huge benefits to both. Get on out there, get on the website, check out the differences, and choose your package. But make a choice, make a decision to join us. Next Friday, March 15th, we're going to be there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., helping you take your business, your career to a whole new level. If you are some sort of manager, general manager, owner for the company, get your whole team in there. Give me a call or shoot me a message. We'll work something out to get your whole team in there, okay? Because we want as many of you to take advantage of it. For those of you that have signed up, that took advantage of those elite VIP offers, congratulations. We're looking forward to having you there. I'm looking forward to really spending that time as we continue to grow this thing. Because those of us in manufactured home sales, we deserve to have the same type of programs and things that are available to every other industry. And that's why we are bringing this Sales Supercharged Summit to you. It's the first of its kind within the manufactured home industry. First of its kind, and we're glad to bring it to you. And we're going to keep bringing you more and more and more and more as the years go on, as the decades go on, because we are going to be here. We plan to be here. Well into the next decades, because manufactured homes is the last beacon of attainable housing. And that's why folks need you to continue to get better. You need you to continue to get better. Your family does. So take advantage of it. All right. General access is only $149, and the elite VIP is only $249. Get yourself signed up. Get your team signed up. If you got a whole team you want to put in there, reach out to me. Shoot me a message on any of our social media, and I will reach back out to you. We'll get you hooked up, okay, for your whole team. You guys have a great Sunday. Get prepared for a great week. We're getting ready to go take on our third game before getting into the championship later this afternoon. You go get your championship as well. All right. You guys take care. Have a great one. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.